Hi, I'm Max, and this is 600 pounds and back again. This is the third day of my water fast. In about 3 hours, it'll be the third day. Just total 72 hours out eating and just having water. It was a hard day. I got up early this morning. I immediately just had to rush to the bathroom because of terrible stomach issues. And that got me up an hour and a half earlier. I couldn't go back to bed. And really, when you're doing a difficult diet, you need every advantage you can to, succeed. So like having enough sleep, having, just a positive relationship with people, it's just little things that'll throw you off your diet. I thought it was going to rain today, and it turns out that it didn't. But most of the day it was cloudy. So I was like, if I could just get in 5 minutes of walking, then that way I won't feel bad if I don't, get in. And I can't stress how much, exercise, it doesn't help you lose weight except for the psychological factor. That's what I feel like exercise is the best at, is just keeping you positive, giving you something to hold on to, because dieting is miserable. A calorie deficit is miserable in any program. There's a difference between maintaining and being healthy, and there's, having a calorie deficit and trying to lose weight. And losing weight just sucks. It does. And that's just all it is. It's trying to expedite a process that, is meant to be slow. And you're doing it for health reasons, you're doing it for, sports reasons, whatever it's for. And that's another thing, is to hold on to motivations on why you're doing this. This video has really helped, just sort of me doing this and being accountable. But if you can find somebody that's gonna help keep you accountable, that's valuable as well. Whatever you gotta do, little tricks that help keep you in line. 3 days is really hard, and I don't feel bad about it, but it's, I have an off ramp. Like, if I get tired of this diet, my shelves only have healthy food, because you don't want to empty your house completely of food on any diet. You don't want to be like, have alternative foods there, and don't just have food that you don't like. Like in my shelves right now, I have almonds, I have cashews, I have healthy sources of fat, I have, protein shake material, I have, meat in my freezer that I could defrost to do it. You don't want to be running to the store after a large diet. That's just a nightmare scenario of like, the heck with this diet, I'm done, and I'm not going to eat, and, or I'm going to go back on something else. That's going to be terrible. So have an off ramp for your diet. I know that people say don't have off ramps, but if you're doing an extreme diet, I'm not saying like put your favorite junk food or like have fruit roll-ups or whatever in there. Just make sure that you have something that you could be like, if I have this, I'll feel like I ate and I won't feel like I cheated myself. This morning I got up and I checked the scale, and it was down considerably, but I'm a big guy, and I knew that like I was going to lose a lot of water weight. I ate terribly the past week or so. So I won't be, eventually it's going to plateau. You can't use the scale for positive reinforcement forever. Eventually you have to be happy with it, which is why these extreme diets, they just don't focus on that being like your thing for the year. Be like, I'm going to do an extreme diet and then I'm done. No, you need an extreme diet if you need one, and then you need a lesser diet to bring you down off of that. And then, the hardest part is finding some sort of normality. Everybody that has weight loss issues has to find some place of normalness, of not using food for stress. So that's all I got today. I hope you guys have a good day, and good luck with everything, and stay positive. We're all in this together.